Hello, and welcome back to my Lady Boss YouTube channel. So I am so excited to go ahead and share this news with you in this video and just share it with my YouTube family, of course. But I wanted to really go ahead and give you all the details and information on how we went ahead and found our dream wedding venue. You guys have no idea. I am just so excited to share this because we actually found and booked our wedding venue last year, and we weren't even planning on getting married till 2021 anyways, so that's why I kind of put this video on hold. And now that 2021 is here, I am just so excited to share this news with you because it's really funny that my fiance actually was the one who found this venue for us, because it's one of those things where I think that's why we work really well together, and we're kind of like a team that just kind of like divides and then conquers, pretty much, where I have like the vision and the details and everything that I want to go ahead and create our dream wedding. And it's so funny because he's really good at just going out and finding it. So he's actually the one that found our wedding venue for us. And we do live currently in San Diego, but honestly, like, all the venues, they were nice and everything, but it just wasn't, you know, the perfect fit for us. And that's something that if you're gonna spend the money and the time and the effort on planning a wedding, it has to be something that you're really excited about and that you just know that this is it, that it's the dream wedding of yours. So that's why we actually decided to do a Baja Coast getaway wedding weekend out in Rosarito, Mexico. And it is just such a perfect venue. It's on a gated 4-acre panoramic oceanfront Spanish Mediterranean estate where we have like a 65-inch infinity pool with a jacuzzi. There's like an outdoor bar and like barbecue area. And then there's also, to top it all off, there's 16 oceanfront suites that we pretty much have like a main house, and then there's also like a separate guest quarters. So I kind of wanted to go into more detail of just like all of the whole entire villa itself. And so I'll first start off with the main house. So the main house pretty much consists of 3 different levels. So on the very first floor, what you're gonna see is you're gonna have 2 huge living rooms. And then there's also like a pretty large built-in bar area. And then there's also a separate dining room area. And then there's a huge and beautiful, gorgeous chef's kitchen. And then once you go ahead and walk upstairs, you're going to go ahead and get to the second level, which consists of 5 ocean view bedrooms and their own separate bathrooms. And then from there, you're going to go up to the very top floor, the 3rd floor, and there's going to be 2 rooms up there. There's going to be a suite, and then there's going to be the best room in the house, because that is our master bedroom. And this is no ordinary master bedroom, let me tell you. This is the room that my bridesmaids and we will actually be getting ready in, but this room is huge. There's 3 rooms consisting of a master bedroom. So here you'll see that there's this den area with a cozy fireplace. Then you're gonna go ahead and walk through, and there's going to be another room. There's gonna be a full room with a table, some sofas, and then there's a full-on kitchen up here. And then as you walk through this other room to get to the last room, that's where you'll see where our bedroom is and our huge and gorgeous master bedroom suite. There's like a tub, there's a shower, there's 2 vanity sinks. It is just beyond gorgeous. So now that you have a great idea of what the main house consists of, now I want to go ahead and get into the guest quarters. So the guest quarters will consist of 2 levels. There's a bottom floor and then there's a top floor. And so on the bottom floor, you're going to have 4 ocean view suites, each with their own bathroom. And then on the top level, same thing, 4 ocean view suites, each with their own bathrooms. And honestly, from every single room, I can definitely tell you that the views are just gorgeous, and you are just on one amazing vacation. So if any of you do want to know of why we picked this venue, I will definitely go ahead and tell you. So we decided to go ahead and pick this wedding venue because, knowing me, I'm a little bit of bougie, and then my fiance and we both love to be by the beach and just the ocean. So the combination of the 2 was a match made in heaven, and it just worked out perfectly together. So that is the main reason of why we chose this venue, and it just honestly something that we had just fallen in love with. And that's the thing where This wedding venue is just so special to us because, I understand that, your wedding day, it's supposed to be only about you and who you're marrying. But for us, it's a little bit something different, where this is a time and this is a day in our lives where not only should the day be about us, but we really do care about the people coming to our wedding to also feel very inclusive, to feel very loved, and just honestly have just as great of a time as we are. And that's one thing where we were able to encompass this in this venue, where we can all come together, celebrate throughout the weekend, and just have so much fun with each other. So because our wedding will be consisting of 3 days, on Friday it's going to go ahead and be our rehearsal dinner for the bridal party. On Saturday, that's our official wedding day. And then on Sunday, what we have planned for everybody is that we are going to do a complimentary pool party and barbecue where we've hired chefs to go ahead and cook for us. We're gonna have like drinks, music, chill poolside, and just honestly end the weekend on just a really fun note. And I think that this whole entire weekend can just be very special for not only us and myself, but also for everybody else attending. And the other reason why we decided to go ahead and go with this venue is that they came with a team of wedding planners. And honestly, when you're planning this huge of an event, like having a team of wedding planners is so helpful, because there's so many little intricate details that need to be thought of that you might not actually think of if you're trying to plan it for yourself. So that was one thing that's really nice, and they've been so awesome to work with. And that's one thing in our venue and where we chose, we can literally do what we want. Like, they will go ahead and put our visions into reality, where a lot of the other venues that we actually checked out, we were kind of somewhat restricted in a way. But in this venue, if we can dream it, they can make it happen. And that's one thing that's really nice about it as well too. And it's just going to be able to be something where it's like, this is your day where you're spending, money, time, effort, but it's one of those things, if you're gonna go ahead and do all of that, you might as well make it the dream wedding that you've always planned. So that's kind of one of the things of why we decided to go with this venue, and I am just so excited. Now, I'm pretty sure you're probably interested in how much this wedding is actually going to cost us. And I am more than happy to be transparent because, maybe you are getting married this year, and I am more than happy to shed some light on costs. So we are probably, give or take, going to be spending about $45,000 on our wedding. And this kind of seemed pretty reasonable to us, only because, like I had said, when we were looking at other venues, it just didn't feel right. And we were probably looking at $45,000 for just one day. And the fact that we are spending that same amount of money, but for the entire weekend, it just seemed honestly, perfect for us. And, everybody out there is very different on how much money they actually want to spend on their wedding. Some people spend less, some people spend significantly more. It's just all what works within your budget. And that's the thing too, we actually do not have any of our parents or grandparents or anybody else who is helping funding our wedding. My fiance and I, we are actually paying for the wedding all on our own. We've been saving for a little less than a year now, but it's one of those things that I feel like it's just so much more humbling that we're able to fund our own wedding, and it's just one thing coming to see it into fruition. And yes, it's also scary because that's a large chunk of money that we could be using towards, a new house or just, a new car or like whatever it is. But, if we're able to save this amount of money in the time that we have been already, it's like we are going to be more than well prepared for any other things that we need to go ahead and buy for ourselves in the future. So with that being said, it did take a lot of discipline, it did take a lot of saving, but it's one of those things that we are just very proud that we can go ahead and pay for our entire wedding all on our own. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I hope that you really enjoyed this, and I hope you're just excited as much as I am, because I really wanted to go ahead and share this exciting news with you finally. And I just wanted to go ahead and, maybe shed some light. I know maybe if you're planning a wedding this year or maybe in the future, comment down below, because ask me any questions, because I'm currently right now going through the process, like real time, going through this now. And honestly, there's so many different intricate details to, consider. There's just so many different things that you need to go ahead in order to plan a wedding. And if you need any help, assistance, or whatever, I'm your girl, and definitely leave those comments down below because I am more than happy to help answer any of them. And I'm just so excited because in the near future, I will be somewhat showing you my dream wedding dress that I am currently looking for at the moment. And I will probably be making that decision this weekend, so I'm super excited. And that is going to be another future video of mine that I would love to share with you guys. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video, and tune in next week for another video on my Lady Boss YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.